You can definitely hear me. You can't hear me. So
No, I
so
can hear you. I'm
okay.
just saying it.
Let me tell
It
you. See,
don't
I'm
work.
tired. I'm tired of
Go
niggas,
ahead.
bro. Because black people, bro, we gonna sit there and say,
Hmm.
give me 5 to 10 minutes. I'm looking at the clock, man. It's 27. And then it stopped rushing me. I'm getting ready. Like, no, that's what you're doing now. That's what you were getting ready doing, drinking.
You done?
I'm, I'm tired, bro. I'm just tired, bro. We we
Listen.
ain't, we ain't, we ain't did a video in 10 weeks. You know what I mean? we done we done lost followers. We done,
No, we
bro.
didn't.
People, we did. We done lost followers. People DMing me saying, "F y'all. I don't want to follow y'all no more." It's all because of you.
Hey, shout out to all the followers we've gained and lost. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So I was listening to the podcast today. I was on the way to work. You know what I'm saying? Early morning commute. I was like, I feel like a podcast today. So what comes on after I listen to my usual spiritual thing to start off my commute? Chopping it up with Rob and Eli pops up. I was like, oh, shit. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's ride out. You know what I'm saying? Damn entertaining episode, too. The last episode. Damn entertaining. So then I got to work because I didn't finish the whole thing. On the way home, I finished it. And I was just like, you know what? I hate niggas too, bro. Niggas. Niggas, bro. So I said, yo, give me 5 to 10 minutes. Let me set up. You know what I'm saying? The homie done moved for all y'all out there listening and watching. The homie moved, still trying to get situated. You know what I mean? That's why I'm the scenery looks different for me. But you know what I mean? I told a little homie, I was like, yo, give me like 5 to 10 minutes. Underestimated everything I had to do from
Buy
mic
a lot. Buy a
setup.
lot. Buy
You
a
know what I'm
lot.
saying? No, I
Buy
know.
a
I
lot.
said I underestimated what I had to do in the setup process. You know what I'm saying? The lighting is just like, all right. So niggas, bro. So the homie gonna be like, you want to reschedule? Hell no, nigga. I'm setting up. Wait, nigga. Wait.
Ain't that
You
so,
know what I
bro?
mean?
Ain't that so?
Niggas.
I've been
I
waiting.
hate niggas, bro.
I've been waiting for 10 weeks, and now you want to wait some more.
Anywho, you know what?
Hey
Because you
man,
popped
welcome
on,
back to the podcast, y'all. Forget what
you
he
know what I'm
talking
saying?
about. Welcome back, man. We back. Long overdue, man. The wife almost unfollowed us.
Hey, you know what? Like I said, shout out to all the first and last time followers, listeners. You know what I'm saying? New followers, ones who unfollowed. Shout out to y'all, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all. But welcome to another episode of Chop It Up with Rob and Eli. I'm Rob. That's Eli. And this is a show where we just chop it up and cover anything and everything. So let's talk about it, man. What's good, bro?
What's up, brother? Hey man, just want to let you know again, bro. All this is for anger. All this anger I got is because I missed you, brother.
Hey,
I
it's all
forgot
good,
what you.
baby. I feel
I
you.
forgot what you look like. I know
Hey,
what you
it's
look
all
like off
good.
of TikTok. You posting videos of your
Full.
beard and stuff. I'm like,
One
dang, I
video.
can't even get a podcast with
One video, bro.
boy.
One video. Full. And then like I've been wanting to do a pod full. It just hasn't been feasible, dog.
Yeah,
And like right now, where I'm doing it right now, this isn't even like
the
my
setup.
podcast room. You know what I mean? This is like my media game room that I'm in right now. So it's kind of crazy. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to make do. So you might hear some background noise that's kind of,
Hey man, you
but it
gotta
is what
upgrade.
it
You gotta
is.
upgrade that mic, man. That's all that means. You gotta upgrade that mic.
No,
Everybody
no,
think
no.
you big like my wife.
No. So it'll drown it out. You just I don't know if you noticed the clips though. Like some of the clips, like it won't play our laughter because it drowns it out. And
Mm.
I'm trying to fix that because I don't like that. But on the audio version, it works fine. But whatever. What's up, bro?
Hey, hey man. First off, I want to say R.I.P. R.I.P. to K Money, man. 13 years old, died. I know you heard about that, right?
No.
R.I.P. to the little one, man. She was 13 years old, killed by her father.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man, it's crazy. The one that was supposed to
R.I.P.
protect her, the one that was supposed to be the protector, ended up being the one that killed her. Basically, she made a phone call saying she was scared. The father comes over and basically he abducts her. And they said they found the house in like a mess or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, they found her. I think she was missing for like a week. I think she was missing for like a week. The father, oh my gosh, I don't know who my child is. All this stuff, playing victim and everything.
Yeah.
And his story didn't line up. They found her the next day in a abandoned, like burnt down house or whatever. hands severed, like her hands are gone, like neck, like head almost cut all the way off. Like I think it was like halfway. Like he and like basically sexually assaulted. Like he did all this
What?
to her. 13 years old, bro. She
Gosh,
was turning
bro.
14 the next week. It was a big.
Man.
It's a big thing. I mean, I know we're a little late. Like I said, it's been 2 weeks since we ain't been able to do podcasts. But RP to her, man. That is
Yeah,
really. That's really really sad, bro.
definitely.
Could you
Definitely.
imagine,
Damn.
bro? Could you imagine hands gone? Your head almost. Man, that's
I don't
a
like hearing
13
stuff
year
like
old.
that too, man. Especially like when it resonates more with me when it's like close to the age of my kids and shit. So I don't
Mm-hmm.
like hearing shit like that.
Yeah,
R.I.P. though. R.I.P. to come on, man.
yeah.
What happened? What's happened to the dad? They got him.
Yeah, they got him locked up. His stories didn't line up, and they figured out that he was the person that did it. They trying to get the grandma too because the grandma was in on it, and she basically was like she had full custody of the daughter because they basically made the mother look like she was incompetent or whatever. You know how it go. So
Mm-hmm.
the daughter ended up dying because of the grandma and the father, and the
Damn.
community came together. I'm gonna send you the video. Gave her, basically did a little RP thing for her at the abandoned, burnt down house. Balloons galore. It was her birthday next week, so everybody was coming out. Balloons, teddy bears, and stuff like that. It was a sad thing, bro. Just 13, bro. That's just, that just does something to me, bro. Like we got to do better, bro.
Yeah. Damn. That kind of reminds me of that story of the local cat when the little boy was missing and it ended up being like the father. I forgot the name of the little
Mm.
dude, man. But the dad was like, "Yo, I ain't seen him. I don't know what happened to him, whatever." And to this day, he still stands by that story. But he's in prison right now for it. I forgot little homie's name, but
Wow.
that shit's crazy, man. Especially like for you, like you said, you're the protector. You're the one your kids look up to for or look to for protection, comfort, love, etc. And to be the one to do that, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's facts, man.
Fool, I saw a post where it was. Did you see the? It was like a mom and a brother, and they were celebrating uh her son and the brother's brother coming out of prison or jail or whatever, and that fool got released and killed both of them. You guys see that shit?
I'm not. No, I didn't see that. I wasn't smiling. No, 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 no. That came out of nowhere. And hey, for a side note, we gonna go back to what he said. For side note, he always says I'm that person he cannot say serious stuff to because I'm gonna laugh or smile or whatever. But we gotta admit that came out of nowhere. I
Hey,
wasn't
y'all just saw
expecting that.
it. It came out of nowhere. Food. The first thing you said came out of nowhere. R.I.P. to Kamani. But then the story was just so
But see, I
somber and just
started
like,
off with
dang,
R.I.P. and then start
you
off with get
right.
out of jail. Then yeah, he killed both of them. Like what, bro? It was like you.
I mean, it kind of correlates with the family ties. You know what I'm saying? So
You're right. So what happened,
yeah.
bro?
So a mother and her 15-year-old son were celebrating the release of her other son, who was in jail for, I believe it was like robbery and like assault or something. And homie was like, what? I think he was just barely an adult, like 19, 20-ish. So the mother came out with a post, and it was like pictures of her and her son, and then it was like the caption was like, "Yeah, they're about to let my son out, da da da, let him out. He's about to be free, whoop whoop, da da da." Homie got out and killed both of them. It's wild. Go ahead and laugh, bro.
No, I'm not laughing about that, bro. I don't make a scene about that, bro. You could have literally just kept going. They probably wouldn't even see me smile. I wasn't laughing while y'all think I'm laughing. I promise you I'm not. I'm just thinking that the fact that y'all have to know him.
He or
Y'all just have,
me?
you just have to know
What?
Rod. I know you, bro. So I know Rob. I know how he is. So don't entertain me. But that is crazy though, man. That's
Oh,
crazy.
wild, right? Wild.
That's crazy.
Wow. I'm sorry we started off on such a serious and
Yeah, like it
sad
was.
note, bro. Like, you know what
Are
I
we
mean?
gonna have another serious video?
Damn, dog. What's good though, man? What's good?
Nothing, man. Hey, the house you got is it's nice. How you liking it? I know you
I
ain't
like
fully
it.
moved in yet, but how is it? You missing Owen?
Yeah, yeah. The
Really?
basement. You know what I'm saying? The basement was
Mm-hmm.
just like my kingdom. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have one here, so I like it though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my wife, she does her thing, and she makes it every home we move into, because like military, we move a lot. So every home we move into, she makes it into a home.
Mm.
So yeah, I fucks with it.
So you got your own space though?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm in this mug right now, fool. But there's like stuff everywhere, fool, and it's just like it's killing me, dog. I know it's killing her too, but there's
What you
just
gonna
stuff everywhere, dog.
What you gonna do about your gym?
I got the garage. I gotta go back to the garage gym. But here's what it is because how I set it up is just the whole garage is my gym, like the whole
Mhm.
garage. So we got 2-car garage, and got my mats and shit. Got to post the mirrors and all that, but yeah, it's all good
Yeah,
though.
that. Yeah, that.
Yeah, that you know what I mean. Just privileged to be able to live in a home like this. You know what I mean?
Mm. Talk to me.
You know what I mean? But other than that, bro, been been great. Full, I'm glad March is over.
You say you're glad
March,
March is over?
yeah, March was a crazy month for me, man. You know
Really?
what I'm saying?
Just the
Yeah,
moving and stuff?
full everything, the whole month. So last episode we were talking about it, and we were, I covered it like how it was a busy month with out of town travel, etc., TADs and all this stuff. For on top of that, like right now, I was scrambling to do my contract stuff because my contract is over on Sunday. So I have like days to get my shit situated, or else I have to get out with nothing, bro. So it's
But
just
wait, you're staying in though, right? Or are you getting out or you staying in?
no, I'm getting out,
Okay.
but I need time for my stuff to so, to I guess process or whatever because my actual date is on Sunday. So I have to I put in my reserve stuff and all that
Oh wow.
for January. Yeah, it's been crazy with the past month and everything that's going on. So it's all worked out though. You got to take it one day at a time. So
Mm.
yeah, my dog don't shut up, bro. Like,
Yeah, man.
see, it's like
It's that mic, man. So like if a person who speaks sign language is missing a finger,
oh my
is,
god.
is that an accent or a speech impediment?
Wow. Wow. If a person who speaks sign language is missing a finger, is it an accent or a speech impediment? That is a stupid question. But if you really think about it, that's a real question.
Bro, how was you so serious and then just spit on my whole joke?
A speech impediment or an accent?
I just felt like it was just too serious. We had to
Wow.
break that. We had to break that. Hey, so this the woman, right? This woman, not going off the joke thing.
Yeah.
This just might be a serious pod, bro.
It's fine.
We might
That's
just
what it
have a
is.
serious pod because this woman went and got her wisdom teeth taken out. She
Okay.
went and got her wisdom teeth taken out. When you heard that story? When
No.
under that they put her under to sleep or whatever. Months go by, she get like real sick, like real sick,
Uh-huh.
and she go to the doctor. Come to find out she pregnant. She like that can't be. Like I ain't had
Yeah.
sex in years. You know what I'm saying? That's unless it's God. You know that's what she was saying. Let God be God or whatever. Come to find out,
Yeah.
the doctor raped her while she was sleeping for her surgery, and she's too far along to get rid of the baby or anything. So she has to carry this baby full term. Ain't that crazy?
Wait, what? So a woman went to get her teeth pulled.
Her wisdom teeth out. So they put you to
Yeah.
sleep,
Yeah, yeah.
and the doctor, like
So
the dentist, not the doctor, but the dentist that did it.
yeah.
Yeah,
So the so
don't nuke it.
no.
Don't
Listen.
nuke it.
So a lady went to get her teeth pulled,
Hmm.
but couldn't get them pulled
I didn't say that.
because she was pregnant.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that, brother.
Say okay, repeat the question. Or
For
repeat
the,
what you said then.
for y'all for those of y'all that are on his time, what I said was a woman went to go get her teeth pulled, which were her wisdom teeth,
Okay.
and they put her to sleep.
Yes.
So basically, while she was sleeping, the
Mm-hmm.
dentist got her
Mm-hmm.
and got her pregnant.
Okay.
So like months later or whatever, she got sick or whatever. Went to the doctor. They told her she was pregnant. She was like, I haven't had sex in like years.
Okay. All
And come to
right.
find out, My man's tired, y'all. Give him a break. He's tired. He tired.
Full. I thought you said this lady went to get her wisdom teeth pulled, got put to sleep, but then couldn't get them pulled because she was pregnant. And I was like, ain't no way.
I
Like the
don't know.
dude,
I don't know where you got that from. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I don't think I said that.
nah,
I
maybe
don't think
it's
I.
just me. It's just
Okay,
me, fool.
maybe.
Yeah, it's just me. My bad, y'all.
My boy tired, man. My boy
My
tired.
bad, yo. I got a lot going on, yo. My bad,
I'm
yo.
looking. We both got that AO shirt on, though, man. Ain't that crazy?
I was gonna say something about that. I was like, shout out to you, dog. You
Hey,
love
man.
this shit.
I,
I buy this shit.
don't take my stuff, but nah,
You hear me?
nah. I'm on
And
your type of time.
this is like my homie got a supplement brand, and then it's called Blast House. Shout out to James. And like it's just like bombs and all kinds of shit. But I saw this, he had his shirt, and I was like, that's tough. Let me get that, bro.
Mm. And he gave it to you. No Diddy.
Hey, come on, man.
I said no Diddy, brother.
Be an adult. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, full. So let's talk about this Ashton Hall dude, man.
Okay.
So this dude, which you know who Ashton Hall is, right?
I
The
actually
the
know.
morning the morning routine dude, bro.
Oh, yeah. That's his
Like
name?
what? Yeah, Ashton Hall, the morning routine dude. So yeah, we're late, y'all, because it came out like a week or two ago, and it
We're,
was
we're
everyone's
not
talking
late.
about it.
We're not late. We're not late. We're just late broadcasting, but we're not late. We've been
Yeah,
having these topics.
yeah, for real. So, full. What are your thoughts on that? On that video, first
He's
off.
a weirdo, bro. I think he's weird, bro. Like, I mean, I don't hate on no guy. If that's how you get your money, you get your money. But it's just weird to me, bro. It's just weird. But
Full.
I don't knock him for doing what he's doing. It's just I don't want to see a man with his shirt off 24/7, flexing his pecs and stuff. And at first it was like, all right, cool. And when I first started, I was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. I seen a couple times, all right, cool. Then after a while, I was like, all right, bro, you breaking the bottle on the ground. You got the camera
Yeah,
set up for it. It's just weird. Like, all right, bro,
yeah,
times ain't adding up. Like,
yeah. So I watched a lot of the reaction videos. So first off, I watched the video, and I was just like, all right. I didn't really pay attention to the time. I was just watching what he was doing, and
mm,
I was just like, fool, you're being extra. You're just being extra. All right, whatever. So then I watched it. I watched the reaction videos, and people were commenting on the times and stuff. So like, I was like, all right, let me see. And I was like, oh yeah, the times aren't adding up and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, this fool dove at like 7:30 or 7:40 and got in the water at like 7:48 or some shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck? But then it's like, fool, this shit is so fake, dog. Like, it is so fake. So I just thought, I was like, fool, y'all can't believe everything y'all see on social media, because social media is not real, y'all. Not real. And that video of homie doing his morning routine, whatever, that just proved to me like, yo, that fool's a content creator. At the end of the day, he's a content creator. And then like he's on the phone like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got to get 10,000 or whatever. And then he came out with his evening routine, and he's doing the same shit. And it's like, oh yeah, you got 10,000, whatever. Fool's a content creator.
but
Fool,
see,
that shit is all fake, bro.
I don't know because I want to know what he actually does, bro. Because he has money from what we can see. He
Yeah.
has money from the cars he drives, like him doing a video, like him actually
Mm-hmm.
people are videoing him.
Yeah.
He has money. I would love to know what he actually does because, like I said, I don't knock nobody, bro, that's making money because if this is how he's making money off of TikTok or social media,
Yeah.
keep doing what you're doing, brother. Like I don't knock anybody
Exactly.
making money because I'm trying to make money. So I want to know what he actually does. Or like, what is your actual business? Like, what are you actually doing to make money? Because you having it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Can't hate on somebody that's having it.
No, yeah, definitely. I'm not hating on him at all.
Yeah,
I'm just I'm just commenting on the content. Like that
yeah.
content was fake as shit. Your morning full he woke up at 3:50, went to the patio and did like 2 push-ups like in like 2 seconds, and then went into the thing, read the Bible. I was like, all right, bro. All right, whatever. But I think homie's a life coach. I was actually like on his profile a few minutes ago
Mm-hmm.
because he posted his morning routine in 2018 versus 2025, and it was him now, of course, and I guess he was acting out how it was for him in 2018, which he was in like some apartment, and it was the opposite
Mm-hmm.
lifestyle of what he has now. But I think he's like a life coach. He was a personal trainer or whatever, but now he's like a life coach and shit. So I mean, get your money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
you.
you.
Salute to you, dog.
Shout outs to you, man. Have you seen
For
that?
real.
You seen that KFC commercial?
Which one?
Which one did you see?
I think you're referring to the one I saw. The KFC commercial. The one with no. I don't know. What are you talking about? And I don't really watch TV like that. So when I
It
watch
ain't on
TV,
TV. It
it's
was
just
on
like
TikTok. It was on TikTok. I mean, it's a commercial,
nah.
but it was on TikTok. So basically, they had it to where they was in like the woods or whatever. It was like a little cult thing in the woods, and they was
Uh-huh.
carrying like a human into like it was, I guess, supposed to be like a river or lake, but it was just made of gravy. They dumped them in there, picked them up, and it was a fried
Yeah.
chicken. So, but see what?
Genius.
So at first, like, everybody's just thinking, okay, that's a weird commercial. Then people start thinking about like, nah, like y'all trying to tell us something, like, because they have to tell us, like, it can't be no secret. And I think it was
Yeah.
back in 1991, if I remember right,
Mm-hmm.
1991, they had to change their name from Kentucky Fried Chicken. Cause remember their name used to be Kentucky Fried Chicken, now it's just
Yeah.
KFC, but everybody
Yeah.
knows it as Kentucky Fried Chicken. They had to change it from that because they was not serving chicken.
What?
Yes, and so that was like it was like it's a whole like letter on it and everything. Like it's a whole like it's a serious thing. They wasn't selling chicken, so they was forced to change their name from Kentucky Fried Chicken to KFC, and then later on they changed it to not they wasn't selling chicken, but it's the fried part that's getting everybody upset, so we have to change it. But you know how they do it. They try to edit it and make it not
Yeah,
look
yeah, yeah.
suspicious and stuff. But yeah, so that commercial was like a y'all out here selling us humans? Like, that's because how are they getting all this meat, bro? Would it surprise you that they're taking out these organs and these intestines and stuff? And
Hell nah,
I
bro.
mean, but you gotta look at the commercial. I'm surprised you ain't seen it, bro. It's been all on social media.
Uh-uh.
Dump that man in some gravy, came out a whole fried a leg.
So I guess what the consensus is saying is their chicken is human parts is whatever. That's what everybody's alluding to.
But it wouldn't surprise
Sure.
me. You don't believe it?
No.
Why not?
I used to work at KFC.
Just because you work
So
there don't mean you know what it's
no,
made out
I
of.
know that. I know that. I just
Because I used to work at what's the name of the place? I used to work at I forget the name of it. Golden something, but it was we
golden chick.
made, huh?
Golden chick.
So we made the actual like patties for McDonald's. Go to say like we actually made the patties, like we actually they brought the meat in, they dumped. But first off, let me say this: me working there stopped. Nobody ate McDonald's that worked there because the stuff that they were dumping, it came in like big, huge cardboard boxes, and they stunk so bad. It smelled like dead. Like it was worse than dead animals. Like doo doo. It was horrible, and
Yeah.
it didn't look like meat. It looked fake, and they would dump it, and it'd go through this little processor, and then it'd go through this grinder, and then at the end, it would like come out frozen patties. But it was so disgusting that anybody that worked there would not eat it. And we used to have to sign this every time you work. You have to sign this like agreement saying that you can't talk about anything. Well, I'm talking about it, but you got to sign this NDA. Basically, that you can't talk about what you see here and everything like that. Crazy. I cannot remember the name of it. Golden. It's something. In Georgia. I'm from Georgia, so. But it wasn't meat. It really was not meat. So it doesn't surprise me, bro. It wouldn't surprise me, bro.
Crazy.
They're serving us humans, bro. It's crazy.
Hell no. I saw a video today of this dude. His name was China Mac, and I guess this fool went to Thailand or Vietnam,
Hmm.
and he's filming himself, and he's like eating, and I guess there's like a local dude. He's in his restaurant, and he was trying some food, so he's eating and he's chewing it up, and like you hear the dude in the background talking. It's like, oh yeah, you like it? Yeah, try it, man. It's like, yeah, try it. So the video is like showing the dude eat the food or whatever, and he's chewing it up, and he's making his face. He's like, yo, he's like, it's kind of has like a kind of weird taste though. Like what is it? And then the actual dude, he's like, oh, Vietnamese specialty. Like you like it, bro. You like it, right? You like it. He's like, what is it? And the dude's like, oh, Vietnamese specialty. He's like, what is the meat? What is it? Like tell me what it is. And the dude's like, you really want to know what it is? He's like, fool, what is it? What is it? And he's like, look at the menu. It's like all dog meat. Dude spits it out. He's like, yo, what the fuck? He's like, I should fuck you up right now, bro. He's like, I want to slap the shit out. He's like, you trying to play me, whatever, whatever, da da da. And he gets up and he walks out and he's filming himself. He's like, I really want to slap the shit out this dude, man. Like, what the fuck? So dude, I guess the restaurant was just serving all dog meat. I was like, what, bro? As I
Does
look at my
that does
dog
that
right there, like,
does that surprise you?
nah, but I mean, nah. Over there in like, especially in Asia, bro, you gotta be careful with what you eating.
Yeah.
I remember we went to South Korea one time. Me and the homies were at they wanted some food. We went into a like a Cajun chicken spot. So I was kind of reluctant and I was skeptical walking in that bitch. I'm like, yo, we in Korea, fool. Why are we going to a Cajun chicken spot? Whatever. They wanted chicken. The homies from the H and then from H Town and my other homie was from North Carolina. So I was like, all right. So we go in there. Fool, we order a bucket. I'm grabbing pieces of chicken and shit. I pulled a piece of chicken out. I was like, yo, what the fuck piece is this? It was shaped all weird and shit. So the homie from H Town was like, oh, that's that chicken back, bro. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, look at the shape of this piece of chicken, dog. Like, that's not a breast, that's not a thigh. What is this? So fucking I was like, yo, we're eating it and shit. I was just like, yo, we eating fucking pheasant or some shit
So
out here. I don't
so
know what
you
we
say
eating,
all
bro.
that you say all that just to be eating it in the end. Like how that sounds like
Fool. So I mean, we had to try it. So I was like, all right, but we never went back to that spot. And I was like, nah, you got to be careful, like in them second and third world countries. But
Yeah. Are
South
you one
Korea
of
is
them
not a third world country though.
are you one of them guys like you'll try anything once? Like food
Nah,
wise? Food
nope,
wise? I think I would. I
nah.
definitely would. I think I would try anything once when it comes to food. Um, I don't know. I think I would. But that story is crazy because it made me think about the story that happened to me when we hit Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Remember I told you that story about the kangaroo?
Yeah, yeah,
Like, you all right?
yeah. Kangaroo.
But
No,
first off, let me let y'all know y'all gonna always have haters. That's one. Always gonna have haters. Two,
you are.
when we hit Australia, right? The only thing I want to do is only one thing I wanted to do.
Yeah,
I wanted to fight a kangaroo. That's all I wanted to do. Nothing, nothing too bad. I just wanted to fight a kangaroo. You ever seen Kangaroo Jack? I wanted that get back. So boom, right? So they said like you could fight it. They
fight
said,
a kangaroo.
bro, I
Yo.
wanted to fight a kangaroo, bro. That Kangaroo Jack, bro. I had to get it back in blood, bro. I was still mad about that movie, bro. So boom, listen to the story. Hear me out. So boom, right? So I'm hearing they be having like illegal kangaroo fights in Australia. You know that it's illegal, but they have it like dog fights and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
we walking, all day. I'm looking for these fights, can't find us. We about to, we about to head back to the spot or whatever, and I'm hearing stuff go down this alley, like a dark alley, but I'm hearing a lot of ruckus. So I'm telling the people I'm with, like, yo, let's go down there. They're like, nah, 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 go down there. Whole kangaroo fight, two kangaroos just going at it, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, yo, like I gotta get in on this, like you know what I'm saying. I want in, so I'm like, I'm trying to talk. I'm telling like I want to fight. They like, oh, you want to fight? Yeah, I want to fight. Hop in. This is in Australia now, so I'm lit. I've been drinking. I'm lit. Hop in the
yeah,
ring. We get to fighting. I had to pay to get in. I don't know why though, but I had to pay to get in. But I'm telling everybody, put y'all money on me. Like I know what I'm doing. Like I ain't ready for to whoop my ass. So boom, get in the ring. We hooking, bro. He done hit me. I done hit him. We hooking, but it started getting a little wicked. Like he putting them paws on me, but I can't keep up. Like I'm trying to figure it
yeah.
out. Can't keep up. So you know what I do? I jump in his pouch. So I'm in his pouch.
Oh
Like
my.
can
Carry
I
on.
finish? Can I
Carry
finish?
on. Yep. Carry
So
on.
I jump in his pouch. Or her pouch, whatever you want to call it. And it's all hairy
Yeah.
and stuff. And I'm
It's
so it's looking at and I'm looking up at it like, yeah, nigga, I'm in your pouch. Jump up, boom, hit him, knock him out. Got my wish.
You knocked it out while you was in the pouch.
I jumped out in it right there.
Mm.
Got what I wanted. Why so quiet?
Oh yeah. Shout out to Eli for knocking out a kangaroo.
Somebody got to do it.
Yeah,
You
that's
wanna?
what's up.
Why you looking like that? Like,
Fool, the whole time I thought you were serious until you said jumped in the pouch.
oh, why was
You
I
got
not
it.
serious the whole time?
You got it. I
You always
believe it.
have
I have
haters.
no choice but to believe you
You,
until
I
proven
ain't got no reason to
otherwise.
lie to you, brother.
You right. You right. I have no choice to believe you until proven otherwise.
I think that was my craziest story in the port.
That's what's up. You know, them fools really be like bucking at people and shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
I fought one. I should know.
Oh yeah, you right. My fault. I forgot. Full. So there was this issue or this story, right? So it was an audio clip, and there was this couple, and this lady, the lady in the relationship, whatever. She was like, she was talking about her baby daddy, and she was like, "Yo, I want to put this fool on child support." So her current dude was like, "For what? You good?" And she was like, "Yeah, I know I'm good, but I just want to get, I just want to. He needs to put, I gotta get his money because he got to take care of his kid." So her dude is like, "Nah, like what are you talking about? Like you're good, your kid's good, like there's no need. So you want to do it just to do it?" And she's like, "Yeah, I want to take trips and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I don't know if he's, I mean, what he's got going on, but yeah, I'm gonna hit him with a child support." So her current dude was like, "Does he got it or whatever?" And she's like, "Well, I don't know if he got it, but that's neither here nor there. He needs to support his child or whatever." And so her current dude was against it, but she was being like extra trife, talking about, "Nah, he needs to pay me because I'm trying to get my nails done, trying to take trips and shit like that." Full. I heard that and was just like, "Man, we gotta talk about this on the fucking pod." What are your thoughts on that, Doc?
What are your thoughts?
Full. Trifling. Trifling, fool. So first off, uh actually I think, well, dude, if you got a baby daddy, homie need to be doing something to help out. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand where she's coming from, like, nah, with the part of, nah, he needs to be helping or whatever to help support the kid. I get that part. But if you are just over it like, no, or you over here like, no, I just want to do it because I want to take trips, get my hair, nails done, this and this. You want me to stay up and look a certain way, right? Well, I need to get this money from him. Then, yo, what you doing, yo? So the chick told her dude, who's her husband, whatever, she told her husband, who was against it, because the husband was like, "Yo, you know how it is because I was getting hit like that. Like, there's no need for you to be hitting dude over the head for some child support like that." And she was like, "Well, you need to chill out before I get you like that." And he was like, "What, bro?" So the mentality that, in my opinion, is like, yo, she's trash for that shit, dog. She's trash for that. I get it, wanting something, even though you're good and your kid's taken care of and y'all are good. I get that aspect. You still want it because it's owed to you. Like, regardless if you're good, you're still owed that piece because it takes two to make a kid, whatever, and he has to help support that kid. But if you want it solely for like getting your hair and your nails done, taking trips and shit, yo, you trifling for that shit. And
Yeah,
that's just me. Trick
yeah,
my
and
asshole.
I agree with you. I think my mindset is I don't agree with child support. I feel like I ain't gonna say I don't agree with. I say the best. Let me use my words correctly. My mom didn't ask for child support, and my dad was a deadbeat. She
Yeah,
didn't ask for child support, but also she had it. No, she didn't
yeah,
have it, but she was fine. Like,
yeah.
I
She was
feel
good.
like, do men need to be held accountable? Of course. I don't respect no man that does not take care of their children, or even if you're in a position like military to where you can't take care of your child. Okay, you can send, you can help out financially, but
Yeah,
women. do be taking advantage of that.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I remember was like, I think I can't remember, it was like 3 years ago or something. They was talking about coming out with these cards to where men load up their child support money onto that card, and they can only use the card for specific things for children, and it can only be like, milk, or like certain, like groceries, or like clothes, certain things.
Yeah.
But if you it's validated that it's just for kids, like it's just for
Mm-hmm.
your child, it ain't for you. And that was the most genius thing I've heard, but they never went through with it. And then with Trump doing this whole the tax return thing, like, if you heard about that, right?
Yeah, don't get me started.
When he sat there and said, if you pay child support all year, then you can get the tax return now. The male should be able to, receive should be able to claim the child on their tax forms. I don't
Yeah.
know, bro. I feel like child support should be for dads who just don't care. That's just not actually helping, and the mother is struggling. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like that's what child support should be for, not a mother. Let me use my words correctly. Not a I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to say don't help, because if the mother has it and she's with another guy,
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, bro. I feel like they use it for like their own gain. Like,
Yeah.
my mother never asked for child support, nor did she ever get it. But like, I just feel like if you have a deadbeat, I feel like mothers know the type of man they have before they have a child with that man. Now, granted, of course, you got these men that switch up on you, but you just gotta know. And a lot of these women that be asking for child support, the man really didn't even want the child to begin with, and they'll
Yeah.
tell you that, but you choose to keep the child anyway. Especially like with Anthony Edwards, like he didn't want the child. He's letting it be known he don't want the child. He's gonna be a deadbeat, but you still trying to keep the child just to put him on child support. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
what do we, at what point is it okay? This man shouldn't have to pay child support if you're choosing to have a baby that he does not want. I think it's messed up that women control whether they have that child. Now, yes, it's their bodies. I understand that. It's their bodies. They have to go through all that, of taking the baby out of them or keeping the baby. I understand completely, but it takes away the say so of the male of, okay, I have to financially take care of this child. I'm the one that's going to get screwed in the long run. If I don't want this child, I still have to provide for this child. Now, granted, it takes two to make a baby, but I just feel like the man should have some type of say so when it comes to situations like that, and the woman just has way too much of it. I feel like. Am I wrong? What you think, bro? Maybe I'm wording things wrong. Help me out here.
No, no, no. Yeah, I mean that's your opinion. I disagree because like take that Anthony Edwards for example. If you ain't want to get in that predicament, in that situation, you should have strapped up, homie. So you already know off rip if you there's a chance that she gonna get pregnant if you hitting that shit raw.
That's
So
right.
and there's a chance of you having a kid. So you chose to hit it raw. Then boom, she gets pregnant. So you can't get mad that she pregnant and fool you, Anthony Edwards, bro. You fucking one of the faces of the NBA now. You know what I'm saying? Up and coming superstar. Of course you're gonna keep the kid, dummy. Like, especially if you in that position, like you a celebrity or you a top tier athlete, you should definitely be strapping up, fool. Especially if it's somebody that you do not plan to be with in the long run and want no ties to. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? You're asking for these females or these males out here to tie you down and get child support because one, you got the income and the income is a high income. So of course, that's what a lot of these people out here are like trying to do. They're trying to get that paycheck through that. So yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, but okay,
I don't
but
agree with that.
I see what you're saying. But okay, so let's look at it like this. What if okay, so you say he should strap up, which is
Yeah.
true. That's
Mm-hmm.
you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. But he doesn't. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't. Should he not have a say so at all when it comes to this child?
Fool, he can say whatever he wants, bro. Just like with the Roe v. Wade stuff, like how they took away abortions in like many states. Like I don't agree with that because at the end of the day, you not the one having the baby. The lady is. So that's just like, okay, me telling you, like, oh nah, you can't go get a tattoo. You can't do this. I know it's not on the same level, but it's me telling you what you can do with your body. it's
But this
at the
is,
end of
but
the
it's
day, it's the
also,
lady's body.
I mean, that's facts. And I said that. I said, it's a woman. I said that, but
Mhm.
this is not something that's just gonna affect the lady.
I know.
So, at what point do a man have a say so in this whole situation? Because right now you're saying that it's just the woman that has a say so because it's her body and that's it. But
Yeah.
at what point do a man have a say so? Like, okay, I know we did this, we both chose to do this, but we made a mistake. It wasn't supposed to happen. It happened. Okay, cool.
Hmm.
I don't want this child. You
Yeah.
want this child. I don't want this child. So it's like, fuck what the man want. I'm carrying it's my body, so I'm gonna keep it. And it's like, at what point is it like, can I have? It's like you're silencing the male when the male is the one that's gonna be affected by this in the long run. Yes, you're gonna say, well, if you know that, you need to wrap up. This is
Yeah.
true, but things happen. Let's be real. Things happen. This is the
Yeah.
real world. Things happen. So it's like, at what point do a man have a say so in what he wants that's going to affect not just his life, I mean, not just her life, but his life for the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
This is
Yeah.
not a new bicycle we talking about a whole child. Now,
Exactly.
granted, it takes two. And yes, you should have wrapped up. Okay, y'all didn't. Y'all had a mistake. But I feel like a man should definitely have more say so in the aspect of the child. Now, granted, it ain't your body. Like I said, she's the one that has to go through this whole abortion thing or keeping the child and having the having the delivery of the child or whatever. But a man not having a say so at all, and it's going to affect him way more in the long run. Because, like you said, he's going to be the protector, the provider. Like, he's going to be the one financially supporting his child. Like, yes, she's going to have the baby, and I commend all mothers, that physically care, have their child and everything. But if y'all are not together anymore, if y'all are not in a relationship, y'all are not married, I just feel like that a male should have way more say so than what he actually does. Because yeah, he could have wrapped it up, but she also could have told him to wrap it up. It's like two. It's not. It's both parties. Like, Anthony Edwards, you're a different level. You should have definitely wrapped it up. That's on you.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about for regular men. You know what I'm saying? That ain't that big. That ain't financially well off like that. I just feel like it's we as men should have more say so. I just feel like, and we have none.
I mean, to me, fool, you shouldn't. Your choice of or your say so is when you decide to not put on a fucking condom or when you do. That's it right there. That's it. Just
Mm.
like if you get a DUI and you get pulled over, you know what I'm saying? You had the option of not to drive or not to drink. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like pick one. And then if you choose to drink and you drove and you get pulled over, you can't get mad that you got a DUI because you made the decision to. Just
Mm.
like if a female's getting pregnant and you don't plan on having kids or any ties with her as a one night stand or whatever the case may be, well then your dumbass should have strapped up. If the condom busted, man, I mean shit happens, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like in that case you gotta really talk to the person. But if at the end of the day you can't be like, no, fucking no,
Yeah.
I don't want the kid, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever. Because you can say I don't want the kid all you want. If she keeps it, then she keeping it. And then if she wants to hit you with the child support with it, fool, that's it is what it is, bro. I mean,
Or
that's
okay,
my thing.
and that's real. I respect that. That's real. And when you say it like that, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, so let's say this then.
Hmm.
Should there be a law or something put in place to where if a male is animate about not having his child, let's like they say they go to court. It's like a little court thing, and he says, "Hey, one night stand
Hmm.
or marriage just had sex. It's not a child I want." So there, but she wants the child, but I'm letting her know, "Hey, I don't want this child. This is going to
Hmm.
affect my life. I'm not financially stable. I'm not where I need to be. You know, should there be something put into place to where it's like, this man does not want this child. You're gonna keep this child anyway. It's not. I'm not gonna say it's not fair because it's her choice, but should there be something put into place where, okay, if you decide to keep this child, knowing he does not want this child, then this will happen. He won't be responsible for this, but he'll be responsible for this. He won't be responsible for this, but he'll be. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like
Yeah.
it's fair, because let's be real, we've all had scares. Like, let's be
Hmm.
real, we've all had scares, and it's like the first thing you think about is, oh shoot, this is not who I'm going to be with the rest of my life. Like, let's
Hmm.
be real. And now I got a
Yeah.
whole scare. Now, granted, it's our faults, but it's like, what if it wasn't a scare and it actually happened? We would be put in positions that we didn't want. that's not fair to us because we let you know we didn't want it, but you decided to go through with it anyway, which is, it's your decision. But I feel like it should be something put into place to where it's like he's letting you know he don't want it, but you're bringing this child into the world anyway, which is okay. I'm not saying it's not okay. I understand it, but maybe it should be something that helps men out a little more, and it
Yeah.
ain't more against men to make men like the rest of their lives are like, not they're struggling. They're having to struggle when they didn't want to struggle, and when they didn't have to struggle, if they would have did the right thing. Like a mistake. Something happens or whatever. I think they should just put something in a place where it can help men in the long run more than just tear them down or make them put them in situations that they were forced to be in by a woman. That could be a bad intention from a woman that just want to
Mm-hmm.
get at you or anything. They should definitely put something in place that can help men more in a situation like that, because I think a woman in that situation having 100% of the power, I don't think it's fair. I'm not going to say that I feel like you should have an abortion or you should keep the child. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying a woman having 100% control over a situation like that when it doesn't just affect her, I think it's messed up.
Well, you can. So like you can sign your rights away. That's an option for men too. So like if a man and a woman have a kid unexpectedly and the man doesn't want anything to do with the kid or her, he can sign his rights away. Like I don't want anything to do with either one of them. So he can go to the courthouse, sign his rights away, and I mean he's not in that kid's life. He's not obligated to do anything.
Are
So
you
that's
sure?
yeah. Yep.
Brother, I've never heard of that.
Yep. A man can sign his rights away, bro. So like when you watch like Maury or something like that, and it's like, oh yeah, you're the kid, you're the dad, or whatever, whatever, and like say it's like a lesbian couple,
Mhm.
and they have the kid, like the dude can sign his rights away and or sign them and give them all to the mother. Like that's an option.
Now, is that a hey, I just don't like her. We're not together for real. Let me go to the court and just sign my rights away, or does it have to be certain situations that causes for this male to be able to sign his rights away?
No, that's like you don't. No, I don't want to pay child support. Like I don't want to do anything. So child support is like, okay, your mother, the BM has the kid, you're not together, but you're the mother or the mother is like the sole like guardian provider or whatever. You may be able to visit her here and there, but she's the sole guardian provider. So you have to help assist her in caring for your kid. Unless y'all got joint custody. If y'all got or co-parenting joint custody, then it's equal to both of y'all. So there's no child support there. But if you want nothing to do with the kid, like I don't care, like she can have a kid, whatever, then you can sign your rights away, and she don't have to worry about child support or none of that stuff. I don't know if there's like some like fees or
It got to be a lot
yeah,
more
you know what I'm
to it. It got
saying,
to be.
some
I think it has to be an
stipulation.
agreement. There has to be an
Yeah,
agreement thing too. I don't think that's just something I could just
yeah,
say, "Hey, I'm gonna sign my rights away," and then she just left in the blue and like,
yeah,
"Oh man," I think it got to be more. We gonna do research on that. We are gonna get back to y'all
yeah.
about that.
I
I
don't know
think
what the caveat is, but I know that's an option for males to do if they don't want to be a part of a child's life or whatever.
you know.
Yeah.
I just want
So
to let y'all know that I really love my wife and I love the beautiful children that we're gonna have and we have. I just want to throw that out there. I love you, baby.
shout out to T, you know what I'm saying? Big avid supporter of the show, you know what I'm saying? Salute to
Oh
you.
yeah, but I don't
You know
know.
what I mean?
She said she's like, you know what? This is what I'm talking about. It's been 2 weeks. She's like, this is why I need to be y'all manager because y'all ain't no, y'all ain't no trash. But she be wanting to manage us so bad. I was like, well, just wait until we get a little bigger, then y'all both can manage us. How about
Yeah, you know what I mean?
that?
Hey, just stand by, you know what I'm saying? Stand by,
Hey,
T.
stand by. You know
You
what
know
I'm
what I mean?
saying? Stand by.
Stand by, you know what I mean? Full. So y'all are religious. Y'all see that video of the preacher talking about lock the doors?
Yeah,
Lock the
Marvin
doors.
Sapp.
Lock the doors. Lock the
No,
doors.
for
No,
real.
lock the doors.
Close the doors.
Yeah, no, close the doors. So then he was like, yeah, everybody in here, you know, $20. $20. Then everybody on the stage, you know what I'm saying? Y'all been here before, y'all know what it is. $100. 1,000 of y'all up here, blah blah blah. Full. If you was in church and he hit y'all with that, what would you do?
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna
Okay.
say two things.
Okay.
One,
Disclaimer.
that money he pulled out his wallet and put in well out his little clip thing and put in
Yeah.
that offering bucket. I guarantee he took that back. Let's just be real. All that's
Duh.
going to you anyway. Second
Duh.
of all, everybody keeps saying, and I know you're gonna be the one to say it.
Okay.
Everybody keeps
Let's
saying,
see.
"Oh, if it was me, I would have ran out. I would have busted doors down. I would have did all." Y'all wouldn't have did
No, no, no,
nothing.
no. Nah, nah.
Y'all would have sat there, probably would have laughed to each other. Yeah, I give you that. But sitting there
Yeah.
like, oh man, I would have caused a scene. I would have looked at him. I would have been like, yeah, all right, and walked out.
Yeah, no,
No,
you wouldn't.
no, yeah, I give y'all. Y'all probably wouldn't have gave the money, cool. But just to be acting like y'all would have been in this huge uproar, it was just the videos after the fact of everybody
Yeah.
saying what they would have did. I think that's what was irking me because like, if this was y'all preacher, like y'all know this man, this is y'all preacher, and
Mm-hmm.
he says that y'all are not gonna move the way y'all saying y'all are gonna move.
Not
It's
at
all
all.
cap. It's all cap.
Yeah,
Y'all are
I
gonna
agree.
sit there. You may not give the money, but you're gonna sit there and you're
Yep.
gonna wait till he open them doors.
Definitely, fool.
What you would have did?
So, what would you have done if you was in a church and the preacher did that?
I would have looked at my wife. My wife would probably start laughing, and we would have waited till he opened them doors. Because it ain't they making it seem like you soft for saying like, oh, you a punk. You would have said like, bro, what you gonna make a scene because
Yeah.
he wasn't ready to end church yet. That's really what it
Yeah.
is.
Exactly.
Like, let's be real. So I would have sat there. We would have laughed about it. But all y'all saying y'all would have did all this hoopla, fight, and all that. Stop the cap.
For real. I
What you would have
agree.
did, man?
Fool, I would have sat there and he would have said, no, for real, close the doors. I would have looked back to see if they would have locked the doors or whatever. And I would have sat there and I would have laughed. Like, what the hell? What? Lock the doors? What are you doing, bro?
I probably
So
would have
then,
stood up and turned around and be like, "You heard what he said."
hey, lock them doors. Fool, I would have been in there just laughing, bro. That basket would have came to me, I would have did like Coming to America and been like, nah, here you go. You know what I mean? Like, get out of here, fool.
Right.
I probably would have put a little change in it. I might have, you know what I'm saying?
I
You know
mean,
what I'm
$20
saying?
ain't nothing. I mean,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I think you know your church, man. I think
Yeah,
if you really feel like he would have did right by the church or whatever, okay, cool.
yeah,
But a lot of people were saying, why don't he give that money because he's such a huge famous person? And it's like, well, dang, that mean he got to pay. I think he wanted 4 grand or something like that. I can't remember how much the amount was, but like just because he got it, that mean he got to pay it all. Because a
yeah.
lot of y'all sitting in them seats got it too. So why couldn't
Hmm.
y'all pay it all? You know what I'm saying? I think it's just the fact that they expect certain people to be doing certain things, and that ain't cool. Like I think 2 or 3 people I've seen said that like, oh, you Marvin Sapp, you got all this money, just pay it. You could pay that easily, but it ain't for him to pay it. Like why does he have to be the one to pay it all when it's something that y'all come to that church to? Y'all sit in them seats too. Y'all get the word. Y'all, he's giving y'all the word or whatever. Whoever's giving y'all the word, and then he's just getting. He. So why does it have to be him paying all that? People just funny to me, man.
People are stupid, bro. Y'all are stupid, man. Not y'all who support and watch us, you know what I'm saying? But,
Nah, y'all
you know what I
too.
mean? You know what I
Y'all
mean?
too.
Sometimes, man.
Everybody had their moments.
People are stupid, dog. People do stupid shit, and then I don't know. People just are stupid, dog. Like what? Like, well, what is it? Why don't he do it? Like what? Well, he's supposed to fund everything. Like, come on, man.
That's what they think.
Like, come on now. Like, stop it. Like, stop. Think about what you're gonna say before you say it. Break it down. Like, oh, it doesn't make sense. Okay, cool. Wow. Before you
Yeah,
spit some shit out.
yeah. A lot of people don't. My wife say I don't do that. My wife say I don't think before I talk. She said I be saying stuff on the podcast that I shouldn't be saying. But you know what I say to that? I don't give a fuck, T.
Hey, she gonna see this and then she gonna come at you, and then you gonna be like, I was just podding. You know what I'm saying?
I just,
I don't
yeah,
mean it. I
yeah.
don't
I
mean it,
told her
baby. You know what I'm saying?
because she
You
always
know what I
she
mean?
she say that she'll say, you be saying she's like, I don't, you just sometimes I don't think you think before you talk. Like Robert think like he'll think and then he'll talk. You just I say that's the difference between me and him. I say that's what makes
That's
us
the whole point.
come together. He know I'm
That's
gonna just
right.
say what I want. He
That's
gonna
the whole
think
point.
first.
You know what I mean? That's the whole point of the pod. You know what I'm saying? Two different perspectives. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
because I ain't
But you
holding.
like it you still like it, OT. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you.
Yeah, Yeah. First one to comment. Over here, what a video. What a video. Yeah, we talk about you. We got a whole segment on you.
Shout out to T, yo. Shout out to T. Full. So to go back with that, people are stupid, right? So people are stupid, and videos online are fake or whatever, and people are so thirsty and trying so hard to be relevant or be viral or whatever. And I actually said that today to somebody as we were at this food truck shit for Food Network. But anyway, uh, I saw this video, and this influencer or whatever influencer, he got arrested and deported to the Venezuelan jail for because he's a squatter. And you know what squatter is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when people move out, people who go in there and live fucking in these empty homes,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't get kicked out of it depending on the state or whatever or the law.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get kicked out so that you're able to squat in it. So this dude, I guess, was going around squatting in homes, and he was filming it. He's like, "Oh yeah, I know the law, blah blah blah. They can't do this, blah blah blah. This and this. Check it out." So he and this was his content. Well, anyways, that fool got arrested, and they sent his ass to the Venezuelan jail with all the other motherfucking people they've been deporting and
Oh
sending to
wow.
that prison. But it's
Wow.
just like, stop being an idiot. Like, fool,
Yeah.
you told on yourself, bro. Like, you literally told on yourself. And that just, it takes me to another video where somebody was like, yo, these rappers nowadays are all telling on themselves too, because you listen to their raps and it's just like, oh yeah, da da da, killed this person on this
Mm.
day, ba da da da. It's like, y'all trying too hard, man. Y'all
Yeah.
trying too hard. Y'all dumb.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah. Trump ain't playing, man. He getting people up out of here. This woman just posted the piggyback on what you said, just posted a video crying. Her husband had went to go get his license
Mm-hmm.
and had all his paperwork and everything. Went to go get his license. He was excited about it, like or whatever. I think he was Mexican, Puerto Rican. I can't remember which one he was, but went to go get
Yeah.
his license, whatever. They deported him back, and he's in jail. And she's like, he had all his paperwork, like he was legal. They still sent him. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on. Trump ain't playing, so y'all got to be careful. You know, like for real. And I be feeling bad. It's like, I mean, she's boohooing. Like
Yeah.
and it ain't like, and you see people in the comments saying, just go there. You know, it's your husband. Just go back to wherever he is. I forgot what ethnicity they were, but she was like, if it was that easy, I would do it. She was like, he's in jail. Like he's in. You know what I'm saying? He's not just deported. Apparently, they got this camp for them, like to be in. Like it ain't just a
Mm-hmm.
jail. It's like a camp. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like a. From what I've heard, now I ain't saying I'm right, but that's what I've been hearing. They're in a camp right now, but he ain't playing. Hey, hey, man, I don't know, man. It's getting wicked out here. Brother, it's getting wicked, bro.
It is, bro. It is. But shit, I ain't got nothing else, bro. You know what I mean?
Uh, did you
Shit.
what was it? I had one more. It was there was talk. Oh, it was a story that happened, bro. Crazy. Tell you how crazy a marriage certificate. You know how some people just get married and they think it's just a piece of paper. It's just a piece of
Yeah.
paper. The marriage certificates ain't no paperwork. They they mean a lot, especially when it comes to you being in a situation that you can't control.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as in you on your deathbed, and it's up to you. It's up to your spouse if they want to pull the cord or not. So basically, the
Okay.
situation happened. Man, he got into a car accident, but he's a vegetable.
Uh-huh.
Like breathing form, he in a coma. Like it's bad. Like he's a vegetable.
Yeah.
The family, the doctor's asking like, does he have a spouse or whatever? Nah, he don't have a spouse. Mama, mama, daddy, sister, brother, all them. They don't have no spouse. So it's in their hands. What do you want to do? Do everything you can for him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, all right, you sure he ain't got no spouse? He ain't got no spouse. He ain't got no spouse. Do everything you can for him. I think like 2 weeks went by, and this woman comes up and it's basically like, hey, is what's the name here? Whatever his name was. It's like, yes, and I'm the wife. So they like, what the? You know what I'm saying? Where she come from? Like, ain't no wife.
Yeah.
She done
Yeah.
showed documentation, everything. Now apparently they had been together for like 3 to 4 years. They was
Okay.
separated, but they were still legally married.
Yeah.
She came in there, pull everything loose, cut it all off. Like,
What
yeah,
the fuck?
cut it all off. It's crazy, right? So
Yeah,
I'm hearing this, I'm like, oh, this spiteful mother, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you done killed this man, ooh, ooh. But come
yeah.
to find out, the family was doing him like injustice. Like they wasn't doing what he requested. He said if he's ever in a position like that, to pull the plugs. And
Mm,
the wife came in and basically did what he requested her to do in that situation. Now, for whatever reason, they wasn't divorced or whatever, but she still had control of it over everything. You know what I'm saying? So I
yeah,
say you just never know with these women or these males when y'all are going through that separation or whatever y'all going through. If you're in a situation like that, it could be spiteful. You got spiteful women out here. You got spiteful males out here. Y'all need to be careful who y'all marrying and who y'all being in these. You know what I'm saying, in these situations with, because say she was spiteful and it was the other way around. She just pulling the plugs because she want everything he got. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's like
Life
it's a
insurance.
serious
Yeah,
it's a serious thing.
yeah,
Thank God she came and actually did. She cared about him and she did what he wanted her to do. Even though the family hated her for it, they were upset with her. But she had a paperwork saying he literally said this is what he wants. If he was ever in his position, pull the plug. Nobody wants to live like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
man, what you think?
Man, so shout out to her. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? One, because despite them being separated or whatever, like that's what he wanted. Like he didn't want to be a vegetable and have people tending to him. So, and I get the family want to like keep him there and keep hope alive or whatever. But I mean, I don't know, man. It's just it's you can only do that too. Like even though y'all are married, like there has to be like I don't know if like the marriage certificate can just do that though. You know what I'm saying? Like I think you got to have like a not a will, but something saying that okay, if ever this happened, I need to this I want this to happen. I don't think just like a marriage certificate
no, no, no. If
can
you're
do that.
married, that they like you're like if you get in that position, your wife has the say so. She can
Offer.
decide whether she wants to pull that plug or not. Yes. They go,
Oh,
they
okay.
like the list is the woman that was telling the story is a doctor. She said
Mm-hmm.
it goes wife, then mother and father, and then I think uncle. It's a list, but the wife is first or the husband is first. Like your wife gets say so if you're in that position. You don't have to have no will or nothing.
Oh,
Because they
okay.
have to have somebody to ask who they, you know what I'm saying? Who's
Yeah.
going to be the one that's going to tell them like keep it going, don't keep it going. Your wife is going to be the first one. You don't need no will or nothing. It's the fact that y'all are married. She
Oh,
has
okay.
the first say so in your life. That's why when we fill out our paperwork and stuff at work, we have our wives on there. First part of contact, point of contact, and everything.
Yeah.
Like they're over
Yeah.
us in certain situations. So yeah, it's just the fact that she got that piece of paper. Like
Okay.
that's why I say
Yeah,
be
man.
careful with who you marry and make
No,
sure that
for
the
real.
intentions are pure.
For real. Because that could have went sideways. I mean, that could have went sideways. So shout out to her though for
Yeah.
holding it down and granting him his wishes, and I mean doing all that because it could have been like you said, it could have been opposite where
Hmm.
he wanted to be a veggie or stay alive or whatever, and she came in and was like nah, cut it. So
Yeah.
shout out to her, but like you said, you got to be careful out here, man, because females nowadays, man, are different. Yeah, they are different. I forgot what I was watching, but they were compliment. They were commenting on how females are different and how even like a side chick, right? How back in the day, like side chicks, they know their role. You know what I'm saying? Keep it low key, especially if a dude is tricking and like shooting them some money. They ain't gonna say shit. They know their role.
Hmm.
Whatever. A guma, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They know their role. But nowadays, motherfuckers is trying to like put everybody on blast, put your shit out there, reach out to her, reach out to
Yep.
him, etc., etc. So it's like you got to be careful nowadays, man. Y'all are built different nowadays, yo. So I don't know. I think in that situation, I think my wife and I have had this conversation before, and I told her I was like, yo, I don't. If I was like quadriplegic and there's no chance of me ever coming out of it. Yeah, man, don't. Don't keep me there. Just
That's a
do
scary
what
thing
you
to
got to
say.
do.
I said
It
I want to have
is
that talk
though,
with my
dog.
wife, but that's scary to say, bro,
It
because
is, man. Yeah, we've had that talk, and I told her I was like,
we need to.
if yeah, if there's no chance of me ever coming out of it, then
Yeah.
yeah, nah. Like, yeah, just do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But if there's a chance for me to come out that bitch,
Even if
you
it's a
better not touch
1%,
that mother. Exactly. You better not fucking touch that plug on that cord. You know what I'm
but
saying? Like,
I'll hunt you for the rest of your life.
you know what I'm saying?
You'll be
Dead
sleeping
ass,
in
fool.
You'll be sleeping
Don't
in
you
me, nigga.
dare. Yeah,
It's
for
me.
real. Get that thought out your head. Like, I'm gonna come out. There's a
I'm telling you.
chance I can come out.
That's funny, bro.
Yeah.
Dang. You ain't got nothing else though?
Nah, man, let me check my notes, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been what, 2 weeks and shit. A lot of the shit. Yeah, I talked about that, talked about that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Look like we
My
got a
boy
wrap,
Juice.
y'all.
Yeah, man. So, you know what I mean? Another episode down.
We
Shout
gotta
out
get
to
right,
y'all.
y'all. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, we've been moving quick on these followings, and we appreciate you guys. You know that supporting us for real, man. It means a lot. We see that we're moving up pretty quick, especially on social media. So y'all keep supporting. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all share it with y'all friends. Let them know about us. And man, like Rob be saying, man, shout out to y'all, man.
Oh shit. You know what? Yeah, shout out to y'all. Just like Eli said. Fucking I missed the point. Full. So the hot tour girl, right? Real quick. The hot tour girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know how everybody was like on her, like, oh yeah, hot tour girl, whatever, whatever. Well, this chick done blew up, right? Haley
hmm
Welch is her name.
hmm
Haley Welch. Well, she got a pod out. I I peeped the first episode or whatever. It's all right. Not bad. But well, she got a documentary coming out, dog. And
About
it's just
what?
like about her and her like rise to like stardom, I guess you can say. And this is like exactly, fool. Like exactly. It's like what, yo? Like
What are you
what?
gonna say? I did an interview and said how cool and now I'm famous. Like,
Exactly.
what?
I made a sexual innuendo fucking comment and it blew me up. Like the fuck?
But
But yeah,
see,
she does I checked out her profile. She does a lot of good shit like with animals and shit, but I don't know.
that's what be irking me because it be people be getting famous over nothing, bro. Over
Yes.
nothing, bro. And you
Yep.
got people that's genuinely out here like taking the time out of their day to really try, and
Yep.
they don't be going nowhere, bro. It's insane, bro.
Yeah. And
It's
it
insane.
full man. If it was a dude, I'm telling you, if it was a dude, one, it'd be weird if a dude said Hawk to her anyway. But anyways, if it
Yeah.
was a dude, ain't no way
Mhm.
the dude would get as much fucking buzz or whatever,
Wow.
you know what I'm saying, as she did. Y'all females got a big advantage when it comes to shit, yo. Especially with
Yeah.
the social media
Yeah.
and the content and everything out there. Y'all got a big advantage. I can put a post out. I can guarantee I can start a fucking profile and have my profile pic as a attractive female, and them followers would be on on
That's all
that
it takes.
fucking mug
I
because
seen
y'all
one girl.
motherfuckers are
I
out there
seen one girl.
horny, dog.
I seen one girl. She posted. Um. She did an experiment, and it was her and her husband. They did an experiment to see who can get big faster.
Mm-hmm.
He posted. I think it was TikTok.
Yeah,
He posted a whole video. Posted it. Boom. She posted a picture just of
yeah,
her face. Just a picture. Boom. The next day, she had like I think 3K followers. He had I think one or two.
yeah. That's
So
crazy.
it just shows you. But then that's also where
It's
it just show you where
males.
everybody mind. Yeah, you know where everybody
Yeah,
mindset be at, bro. So it's
the
like
horny
we
ass
be saying this,
males,
bro.
dog.
We say that, but it be niggas that be getting them up. They be us. You know what I'm saying? Is making them like this, bro. So we can't even say nothing.
Nah, the hell no. It be the white boys, man. For I be it be the white boys. For I be following. So like on the Yeah That podcast IG fucking channel whatever. So I follow a lot of podcasts and like different crazy shit. So like there's for example, fool, there's AI like fake profiles of fake women that are AI, and you'll see dudes like following or commenting like, "Oh, you're beautiful," blah, blah, this and this, da da da, this and this. Fool, it's not a real person, bro. Like, what are y'all doing out here? Y'all are so thirsty. And then like reading comments, like I like to read comments and see what people say. Fool, half them dudes are like, man, you're so beautiful. Oh man, what I would do to you. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, whoa, dog.
You're never gonna meet
Y'all
this person. You're never gonna meet this
exactly.
person.
Exactly, bro. And then like you would never say that to that person in real life. So what makes it okay to say it to them in the comments? Like you horn dogs out here, fool. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, horn dogs,
we
bro.
we used to it. We used to these lanes, man. These
Oh,
squares.
definitely. Definitely, bro. Definitely. But that being said, man, full sexy red is ass.
Boy, I fuck
Fucking
with sexy,
trash.
boy. Y'all
Why?
ain't finna do sexy like that.
Why, yo? Why? Tell me why you fuck with her.
Cause it's her. Like she just different, bro. You wanna know why I really fuck with her, bro?
Why?
I really fuck with her because she's not afraid to be herself.
Go ahead. I'm
That
gonna let you
that's
finish. Go ahead.
that's rare. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she not afraid. Like she got all these diseases, so we know it, but she not afraid to tell people. She don't care. Like,
Uh,
bruh, like I like original, bro. A lot of these superstars be trying to hide stuff, so when stuff come out, they all huh huh huh. If somebody say right now, Sissy Red got this and got that, she gonna be like, yeah, I got it. So what? You know what I'm saying? She
yeah.
not afraid to, and her stuff, her music be like that. I like Sexy Red.
Full.
Shout out to
That's
Sexy
crazy
Red,
that
man.
you said that because so me and my stylist, we talk like music and shit. So she of course she's a female, so she like the Glorilla and shit. I fuck with Glow and all that shit
I
too.
fuck
But
with Glow too.
yeah, I fuck with Glorilla. But fucking Sexy Red is trash to me. So then she was like, yeah, I don't like Sexy Red either. And I was like, yo, so how do a lot of motherfuckers like her? And she said the same shit. She's like, it's because she's like she's herself and people fuck with that, like, and I guess that's what it is because her music is trash, but she is just the fact that she is herself and she's being herself. That's what people fuck with, so they tolerate her music. And I was like, I can see
First
that.
off, tell her she's fucking wrong. It ain't no tolerating her music. Her music is
Full.
good. Now, granted, she has a couple songs that's like but her music is fucking like that. Now, granted, nobody's caring what your stylist is talking about. Like, we tolerate her music. No, we tolerate her. Her music, we tolerate your stylist. Her Sexy Red music is like that, top tier. It ain't better
Sexy
than Glow.
Red,
It ain't better than
sexy
Glow though.
Sex, it's
Glow
not. You're right.
is not. I ain't saying it was.
Glorilla. No, I'm saying Glorilla is way better than Sexy Red. Sexy Red is ass. She can't
Oh,
rap.
that
She
ass was
can't get on
killing.
tune, fool. She ain't sexy. One, I don't know where the name come from, but anywho, she is garbage, homie. Sexy
You gonna
Red
always have
sucks,
haters out there,
bro.
man. You gonna have haters out
You
there,
right.
man. Hey,
You right.
hey, hey, my wife don't like Sexy Red either. You know what I told her? I don't give
What?
a fuck. It still get PT in my car.
Sexy Red such, bro. She's
You such a
trash,
hater, bro.
homie.
You just
I'm not
I
a
really
hater.
don't like niggas like you,
I'm
bro.
not a
Ugh.
hater. I'm a realist, dog.
Yo, I'm a realist, dog. I'm a realist. Like, bro, oh, bro, leave her wrong. She ain't did nothing wrong, bro, but make great music.
You got it. To each his own. Opinions vary.
And remember, we're one. So since we're one, my opinion is your opinion.
Opinions vary. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So what do you think about Sexy Red dropping all them like text messages and all that shit? Like dudes she's hit. Apparently it's rappers she's hit.
I mean, she real.
Like motherfucker. First off, check this out. Here's my opinion, bro. My opinion from a real ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She been in the game for what? What, 2 years?
About
Give or
two and
take.
three.
But yeah, two and some change, right? So all them text messages, you mean to tell me her ugly ass, bro, been in the game for 2 years, can't rap, has a handful of features. You know what I'm saying? Handful of features. You can't say she's been featured with a lot of motherfuckers. She got probably about 10 features with some major artists. You mean to tell me she's out here smashing all these rappers is out here smashing her? I
Absolutely.
think not. No.
Absolutely.
Fuck no.
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely. Absolutely. She's new to the game.
So
She's new. She's new. She's a whole new female, new to the game. She got this buzz about her. She's authentic. She's literally being herself. And you think that these men are not, first off, men are hit anything already. Let's be real.
I
Let's just
agree.
be real.
No, I agree. I agree with
So
that.
for you to sit here and say that a new artist, something new to look at, something
Mhm.
new that's big, and you think all these men are not hitting her,
Yeah.
and you think she's not allowed. You're
I don't
crazy.
think I don't think it's big rappers. So like when
But
she's like,
why?
oh, so she put out the post of like, oh yeah, all the text messages from all the rappers she done hit. Just because little nuck nuck from around the way is a rapper doesn't mean he's relevant, bro. That don't to me that don't count. Like if it's like a text from like a Cole or a fucking like a major rapper, then
But why do
okay,
you? But why do you
then
think
that
major
counts to me.
rappers are? Why do you think major rappers aren't having sex with her though?
Because bro, it's her, dog.
I
It's
think
it's
your
it's
I think
sexy
your
red,
judgment.
dog.
I think your judgment of her is blocking your vision on
No,
men
no, not at all.
and
Not at all.
how men think, and how men move. I
Not at
guarantee
all.
you, there's some big rappers that are hitting that.
Mm-mm. I don't
I
think so, bro.
guarantee it.
I think so. No, no. You know what? I agree with you. There's gonna be some well known rappers that are hitting that. I don't think it's like top tier rappers though. Like
But why? Why are you putting
be,
such a label on them?
because, bro, because like I always say, fool, there's levels to everything, fool. And to me, she ain't on the level to where why a somebody would waste their time hitting that, fool. Like I could see like a 21 hitting her. I could see that.
Oh,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
see
Which
Drake hitting
21's up
her?
there.
You see
Huh?
Drake hitting her?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
But why though? Drake is top
Because
tier,
because he's a sleaze bag, bro.
but he's top tier though.
One okay, that's one. It's one top tier.
But you said no top tiers.
No, no, no. Did I?
Yeah,
Okay, well,
men
onesie
are okay.
twosies. Onesie twosies.
Men are. You have to understand. Men are men.
I agree.
Men are men, and then men are like in that industry. Men are. They also probably thinking in their head like she's new, she's famous. I want to be the one that hit first, or I want to be the one that hit.
Hell
Period.
nah.
Bro, this is men we talking
No, no,
about.
no.
This
I'm
ain't.
just saying for me. Like
I
I'm
mean,
saying
yeah, but
hell
that's what I
nah for
said.
me.
You're allowing your thought of her and how you feel about her because I could never like you ain't wrong like but I think you're allowing your judgment of how you feel about her dictate what the industry is doing with her. A lot of people in the industry is hitting that because why? When is she so open and it's so easy? She's
That's
always
because
out,
she a dumpster, bro. Like
and that's true.
and them dumpster chicks don't give a fuck.
Just like that basketball player. What's that NBA basketball player? I mean, that WNBA. What's the name? They came from LSU.
Oh,
Oh, I can't think of her name.
from Alex Angel Reese.
Yes,
Yeah.
all over the place. She's getting smashed
I
all
mean, I
over the
can
place
see,
by a lot of
but
people.
and I can see that because her personality.
But
Like,
she's
there's
just like Sexy Red. She's just like Sexy Red. They got the same personalities. Just Sexy Red just got diseases.
nah, hell nah. Sexy Red is just like she's full. That's a dirty ass motherfucker, dog. Like when anybody who drops a fucking makeup line named after like fucking STIs and shit, like one, that's terrible marketing. Two, who the fuck would back that shit? That
A
shit ain't
lot of
gonna
people
sell
bought it.
shit, bro.
It
Like
was
get the
selling. It
fuck
was
out of
selling out.
oh fuck out of here, man.
It was
That's
selling
and
out
then
though.
everybody who bought that shit, every female or male who bought that shit, y'all are fucking dumb as shit. Oh, let me get that motherfucking that new lip liner of gonorrhea. Get the fuck out of here. What are we doing?
It
What are
was
we
selling out,
doing?
bro.
Yeah. Oh my
Angela Reese is the same as Sexy Red. It's just that Sexy Red is just like you said, she's just nasty with it. But Angela Reese ain't no different. She want to be seen by
Angel.
everybody. She want to be in the spotlight, and that's what comes with that. Being in the spotlight, you got to be around a bunch of men that's in the spotlight. Being in the spotlight with men, they're gonna require you to do certain things to be in their presence, to be in their spotlight. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, both of them getting it, bro. It ain't just it ain't just Sexy Red. No, they're hitting that and not caring about it and not caring if it come out in public because they so
Me
big.
me personally, I can't see a female and be like, and especially if that female's ugly and be like, oh yeah, I hit that. Because knowing that I hit that is just like, ugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ugh. Like what was I thinking that day? I don't give a fuck if you famous or not. Like, ugh, bro. I don't give a oh my god. I don't like that. I don't like her, fool. I can't stand her music. She sucks, bro. It's like her music is trash.
Yeah, stop
Especially
that.
and it solidified her garbageness in that one song I love you, you're my everything. When she tried to hit a note and it was so out of tune in the beginning, it's like, yo, what are we doing here,
You such
fool?
a hater,
I'm not a
bro.
hater. I'm a realist because you
You're
know that
such
shit
a
was out
hater.
of tune too. So stop
I
it,
said,
bro. Yeah, that
ooh.
shit.
And I was like, in my head, when I heard it, I was just like this. I was like, ooh, ooh, that girl can sing, boy. She hitting that note. Ooh, wee.
And then like the production, even when that shit first dropped, people were talking about how terrible the production was. Like whoever produced that and engineered that track was terrible. It's like something I could do something right here, right now. That shit was terrible. And just like that's what we on, fool. That's what the
That's what we
music has
on.
come to, Doug.
That's what we on. That's what we on.
So she
How
better
big
than
did that
Ice.
song get though?
She
How big
better
did that
than
song get?
I don't know.
Big.
She better than Ice Spice.
I don't like Ice Spice. She's the biggest devil worshiper. I can't stand her.
Is she better than Ice Spice?
I don't listen to Ice Spice. Ice Spice. So yes, just because
That's
she
not what I
works with the
asked
devil.
you though.
Just because she works with the devil, yes, she is.
Cool. Ice Spice
I don't
sucks.
listen to Ice Spice
She
at all.
trash too, but I'm just saying
I don't listen to Ice Spice at all. I can tell you maybe 2 songs from her. I don't listen to Ice Spice.
nobody does.
Oh yeah,
There's no like
she
nobody listens to Sexy Red. You know what I mean? They
that's
all
cap.
garbage.
That's
They all
cap.
garbage.
That's strike
Anywho,
two.
shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all. So much love goes out to y'all for following, supporting us like y'all do. And we're gonna get better with the consistency. Trust and believe that.
Yeah, man.
Trust and
Love
believe
y'all,
that.
man. We'll
For
see
real.
y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
For real. See y'all next week. Make sure you follow on YouTube, IG, TikTok. Chop it up with Rob and Eli. Show that support, man. What was that?
Nothing, man. Look at him trying to find a button to press.
Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all, man. Until the next episode. Rob and Eli. We out. This peace, y'all. Peace.